Amy Hawkins.
And I'm David Baxter.
Welcome to Cabarrus This Week. This week we have a special treat behind the scenes look at Troy McDevitt's studio. David's going to give you all the details on that. But in the meantime, we literally are chock full of tons of events in Cabarrus County this week. So get your pen and piece of paper, jot some things down. But as always, we will have contact info at the end of the show.
Well, I tell you what, I'm excited, Amy. Here we are surrounded by action heroes and monsters. I tell you what, this is great. Now, today we're inside Troy McDevitt's private studio in Concord. Troy was originally from Buffalo, New York. Hey, that's pretty cool. Moved here, his successful business, to Cabarrus County in 2007, and is here to stay. Now, Troy uses his studio for his kind of hobby, talent, and his job to create these exceptional detailed sculptures, everything from comic book figures and fantasy characters. Now, many of the statues seen here are pieces of work done by Troy, along with a few others he's collected for inspiration. He also would go online, get tips from online forums and from other sculptures. And really, one thing that he really did was intensely study anatomy to further his skills. Now, one of the different techniques used to create such intricate statues is kind of blocking out the figure to ensure the base is solid, then kind of move into the details such as facial expressions. Another practice is evaluating the position of the pose of each statue to see if it fits in with the character's personality. And an upcoming project that Troy is really excited about is including sculpting a life-size portrait of one of the characters from Pirates of the Caribbean. This is going to be the first life-size sculpture that Troy has ever produced. Now, we're going to take a couple of minutes and meet Troy and find out a little bit about what's going on with him when he does these sculptures.
Really, like any kid, I started off like drawing, and that gradually grew into like computer stuff, and then eventually I just started playing with clay. And I really fell in love with it. Once I kind of got into that and got my hands dirty on it, that was it. I never looked back at like all the other stuff. When I'm working on a piece, to make sure that I've got the pose and everything really done correctly, I'll actually pose myself into the position I want it to be in so that as I'm sculpting, I can keep referencing back. I always tell my kids and other kids, if they're learning and stuff, is that use as much reference as you can. I think every kid loves art, but my kids, they've just always been really encouraged to do it, and they've been surrounded with so much of it. My daughter is 10 and my son's 7. Half my studio is set up for them, and they sculpt and they paint and they draw and they just, kind of do what I do. But I couldn't be more proud of them, and they do amazing stuff. For their ages, I always tell them, at your age, you're way better than I was. It's always about what's next. I always try to improve on my last piece. I just look for things that interest me. If it interests me, whether it's the subject matter or whether it's an unusual pose or unique, whatever it is, I just want to add something to make something really different and unique and fun, and something that's going to make people go, wow, that's really cool.
Now, for more information on Troy McDevitt's sculptures and figures, just visit his website at themcdevittstudio.com or email him at troy@mcdevittstudio.com.
So as the seasons change, there's a lot to see and do. It's a beautiful time of year. Lots of folks are wanting to get outdoors. Great opportunity for kids and parents. You can come out to Camp Spencer Park where they are hosting a kids nature night. It's going to be on Friday, March 23rd. Now, parents, you can actually drop your kids off for the evening, and your kids will enjoy this great nature night where they'll explore the outdoors, learn about the changes in nature, play games, and even create a craft. All activities are going to be centered on the classic story and featured film Yogi Bear. Now, this event is for children ages 5 to 13 years old and cost is $2 per child. For more information about Kids Nature Night on Friday, March 23rd from 5 until 7:30 p.m. at Camp Spencer Park, just call the park office at 704-795-4492 or visit cabarruscounty.us/parks or facebook.com/cabarruscountyparks.
Now, the big event going out at the arena this coming up here, the C&E Gun and Knife Show. Now, that's you can visit the Cabarrus Arena. That's going to be on March 24th and the 25th. The show will provide free parking. Admission for adults is $8 for a 2-day pass. Children 12 and under are admitted free, and with a paying adult, of course. Now, the C&E Gun Show and Knife Show will run through Saturday, March 24th from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Sunday, March 25th from 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. at the Cabarrus Arena and Event Center. For more information, just go to cabarrusarena.com.
Do you have a child that is interested in maybe making it on Broadway one day, or they just have an appreciation for theater? Then maybe the musical theater workshop will be right up their alley. The Old Courthouse Youth Theater is presenting the musical theater workshop on Saturday, March 31st from 9 a.m. until 12:30 p.m. Now, the workshop is for kids aged 8 to 18 years old. The students will learn a song and dance number from a Broadway performance. The cost is $20 per student. To register, just email the participant's name to youth@oldcourthousetheater.org by March 29th. Now, space is limited. For more information on the musical theater workshop at the Old Courthouse Theater on Saturday, March 31st from 9 until 12:30, just visit oldcourthousetheater.org or call them at 704-788-2405.
I'd like to learn a song and dance number.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good, but I'm just a little older than 18, so oh well.
Now, I watched you do a song and dance number, a few years ago for the...
2 years ago.
Who was that? The Senior Center's Christmas program.
That's right. That was fun.
You did a good job.
Oh, well, thank you. Maybe I have a future in Broadway. Not. Okay, here we go. Now, Easter's coming up, and older adults are invited to the Easter Extravaganza. Okay, that's on April the 4th at Lee's Myers Park. Now, enjoy the company of others and celebrate kind of spring in the air and the Easter upcoming. Now, the event will have a variety of games, everything from bingo and forms of entertainment. There'll be all kinds of like the Easter bonnet parade, and a cakewalk. I like the cakewalks. Those are always fun. Now, lunch will be provided. To make a reservation by March 30th, just call 704-920-3484. For more information about Easter Extravaganza on April the 4th from 9:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. at Les Myers Park. That's at 331 Lawndale Avenue Southeast in Concord. Just call 704-920-3484 or just go to cabarruscounty.us/aging.
Well, if you are a caregiver who is taking care of an older family member, or if you are an older adult, 60 years or older, that's taking care of a younger family member, 18 years or younger, there's a special opportunity just for you. It's the Caregiver Camp, and it's offered through the Cabarrus County Senior Center. At this camp, participants are going to learn and receive information on a ton of community resources that can help you in just day-to-day living activities and caring for someone who has specific issues. You also will get tips on legal and financial issues, assistive technologies, home safety, and also just the importance of taking care of yourself as a caregiver. All this within a very comfortable and supportive environment. Now, registration is required in advance by March 19th. For more information about the Caregiver Camp that will be held March 26th through 30th from 10 a.m. until 3:30 p.m. daily at the Cabarrus County Senior Center, that's at 331 Corbin Avenue in Concord, just call them at 704-920-3484 or visit cabarruscounty.us/aging.
Now, you want to go out and get your ticket to honor the brave who served in Vietnam? Well, this celebration at the Charlotte Motor Speedway on Saturday, March 31st is going to pay tribute to the 216,000 North Carolina residents who represented the United States in Vietnam. That's an amazing number. Yes. Now, this homecoming event is for veterans of Vietnam, their families, and their friends to give thanks for the time that they served. Live entertainment includes the Charlie Daniels Band, George Clinton, and more. Wow. Now, Vietnam veteran organizations will be on site to provide assistance to veterans. That's great. For more information on the Vietnam Veterans Homecoming Celebration on Saturday, March 31st at 9 a.m. at the Charlotte Motor Speedway, which is at 555 Concord Parkway, South Concord, please visit charlottemotorspeedway.com/events or just call 704-455-3200.
Now, we always enjoy going out to the Concord Museum whenever their exhibits turn over. Lots of just really cool artifacts there. Well, they're going to be moving. They're having a moving sale on Friday, March 23rd, and on Saturday, March 24th. The Concord Museum is going to be relocating into the Veterans Museum, which is a room located within the historic Cabarrus County Courthouse, temporarily while they look for a new place to call home. Right. The museum is going to put up an array of items for sale, including vintage books, local history books and prints, regional collectibles, office furniture, display cases, and more. And all the proceeds will benefit the Concord Museum. For more details on the moving sale at the Concord Museum on Friday, March 23rd and Saturday, March 24th from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m., just visit historiccabarrus.org.
Well, now to kind of leave the hopping to the bunnies, you can just register for the 2012 Bunny Run and Fun Run. There you go. So we're not hopping, we're running. So the Bunny Run is a 5K race through downtown Concord. It's going to take place on April the 7th. Now, pre-registration is available online as well through the mail until March 30th. Now, cost for the race is $15 before March 30th, $20 until race day. Now, the Fun Run is just a 1 mile. That's been offered at no cost. So if you just want to kind of do it as a warm-up, or maybe you just want to kind of go out and enjoy the day.
And you know what? You can come out as a family, and if the kids want to hop the 1 mile fun run,
there you go.
Why not?
That works
Bring
out.
your bunny ears and go for
and your
it.
pogo sticks and whatever. Okay, here we go. So parking's going to be available at the parking deck at the Cabarrus Avenue. For more details on the 2012 Bunny Run and Fun Run taking place on April 7th at 8 a.m., just visit concordnc.gov/parks or just call 704-920-5660.
You know, there are always lots of changes when you go online. Google's changing now with
YouTube,
a lot of their permissions and their security. So if you have questions, you're concerned about online safety and scam and safe web browsing, then come out for a seminar. It's offered through the Kannapolis branch at Cabarrus County Public Library. It's going to be a workshop on safe web browsing and online scam prevention. Now, this internet tutorial is going to take place on Tuesday, March 27th at 11 a.m. and it's going to provide knowledge on browser security, on computers, Wi-Fi, and cookies. For more information on the Safe Web Browsing and Online Scam Prevention Seminar being held at the Kannapolis Library at 850 Mount Street in Kannapolis, March 27th at 11 a.m., just call the library at 704-920-2304 or visit cabarruscounty.us/library or facebook.com/Cabarrus County Library.
Now, the galleries are hosting another art walk on Friday, March the 30th, and that's from 6 p.m. until 9 p.m. downtown Concord. We're really lucky they do that. I mean, it's
a great event.
It's a great event. If you've never been there, you need to check it out. Now, the art walk includes kind of the newest exhibit they have coming up called the Garden Party, and that's going to begin on March 26th. And you can also kind of stroll some of the other local galleries downtown and kind of businesses and displaying all sorts of different various visual arts and speak with the artist even, which is pretty nice, and look at their pieces. And also there's music and entertainment, so there's a little bit for everybody out there. The artwork maps are available a week before the event. For more information on Art Walk on March 30th from 6 until 9 p.m. in downtown Concord, call 704-920-2787 or visit cabarrusartscouncil.org.
Well, after you have experienced the art walk, why not linger a little longer in downtown Concord and stop by the Davis Theater for the film Catching Dreams. Now, this is part of the Modern Film Festival that is going to continue on Friday, March 30th at 9 p.m. with the airing of Catching Dreams. It is a documentary that follows a one-time Olympic hopeful through his journey to one day accomplish his life dream of joining the Cirque du Soleil. For more details on the Modern Film Festival, Friday, March 30th at 9 p.m. at the Davis Theater, that is located upstairs in the historic Cabarrus County Courthouse at 65 Union Street in downtown Concord, just call the Arts Council at 704-920-2787, or you can visit cabarrusartscouncil.org.
Now, there's new versions of all sorts of softwares constantly coming out. So the Cabarrus County Library System, especially Concord branch, is here to kind of help you out. You know, because what we have is you got on Tuesday, March the 27th, 5 p.m., there's going to be an introduction to Microsoft PowerPoint, and that's going to be hosted at the Concord Library. Now, this is a real basic introduction to give participants kind of hand-on experience and cover some of the different components of the program. And the class is going to teach you how to kind of set up a presentation as well as actually kind of create one. So space is limited and registration is required by Thursday, March the 22nd. For more information on the introduction to Microsoft PowerPoint on Tuesday, March 27th from 5 to 6 p.m. at the Concord Library at 27 Union Street North in Concord, just visit cabarruscounty.us/library or facebook.com/Cabarrus County Library. Or you can just pick up that old telephone, call 704-920-2050.
And that's also great. There are a lot of folks that are unemployed right now, so that's an opportunity possibly to even learn a new skill.
Right.
So lots of workshops out there to help folks like that.
Right.
Well, coming out to the Cabarrus County Senior Center in Concord on Sunday, March 25th at 3 p.m. for an afternoon of David's favorite, singing, dancing, lots of laughter, and a ton of entertainment. It is a variety show that's going to be performed by the Whatnots and the Kids. Now, these are some fun people.
Yes, they are.
They will keep you captivated while also helping out a good cause. It's all to support future programs for the Cabarrus County Senior Centers. Ticket prices are $3 for one person, or $5 and bring 2 people. All proceeds will go to the Cabarrus County Senior Center Fund. That is there to provide more classes, more tools, and resources for our aging population. For more information on this family-friendly variety show on Sunday, March 25th at 3 p.m., Cabarrus County Senior Center, that's at 331 Corbin Avenue in Concord. Just call 704-920-3484 or visit cabarruscounty.us/aging.
Now, I know we've covered a lot of different information on today's show. If you missed any kind of contact info, just go to our web address, which is cabarruscounty.us. Right there, you have a little kind of topic, put it in there for the search topic. You can find your information. If you have any trouble, just shoot us an email at channel22@cabarruscounty.us.
Of course, to get all the information we talk about on Cabarrus this week, you can sign up for our email newsletter. Do that online. Newsletter sign up, top right of any page. Put in your email address, you'll be set to go. You'll get all the dates, times, web addresses. It's all clickable right there at your fingertips, so you can plan your week ahead.
Don't even have to pick up that pen and paper.
That's
there you
right.
go. Now, if you have family or friends that don't have Time Warner Cable, can't watch Channel 22, we can just go online. Go to cabarruscounty.us. Right there on the homepage, the lower left, you'll see a video screen. Right below it says Channel 22 programs. Click on that, and all the different types of shows we have come up there. You can pop that, see whatever you want. Got all kinds of new stuff coming up. And I mean, I really liked Troy sharing his workspace with us and some of his creative creations, because I love the action figures and the monsters, and I tell you it's pretty amazing art stuff.
It really is. We really appreciate Troy McDevitt for letting us come out to his studio and get a kind of behind-the-scenes look at everything he has to offer. Of course, you could look at all his work online, and of course we have the website there available for you. So thanks to Troy, and tell you what, lots of fun things to do in Cabarrus County this week and in the weeks ahead. So get out and enjoy it.